Hey there, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're tackling a topic that's often misunderstood but oh so important: sex myths. Yep, those things you might have heard in health class from a friend or even online that just aren't true. These myths can be confusing, misleading, and sometimes even harmful. So, to set the record straight, let's dive into 5 common sex myths busted. What you need to know. Let's get started. Alright, first up, the myth that you can't get pregnant during your period. This is a common belief that many people hold, thinking that menstruation acts as a natural barrier to pregnancy. Sounds convincing, right? I mean, it's called a period for a reason, right? The idea is that since you're shedding the uterine lining, there's no way for a fertilized egg to implant. But the truth is, it's possible. Yes, you heard that right. Pregnancy can still occur during this time. While it's true that the chances of conception are lower during your period, it's not impossible. The odds are reduced but not eliminated. Why? Because sperm are resilient little guys. They are stronger and more durable than you might think. They can actually survive inside the female body for up to 5 days. That's almost a full week. Now factor in the fact that some women have shorter menstrual cycles. This can significantly impact the timing of ovulation. This means that it's possible for ovulation to occur closer to the end of your period. The window for fertilization can be surprisingly flexible. So, if a woman has unprotected sex towards the end of her period and she ovulates early, those resilient sperm might just be hanging around ready to meet an egg. Timing is everything. The bottom line is, if you're relying on this myth for birth control, think again. It's not a reliable method. Always use protection if you're not planning for a baby. It's the best way to ensure you're covered, no matter what time of the month it is. Next up, the idea that size determines satisfaction. This is a topic that has been discussed and debated for ages, often surrounded by myths and misconceptions. Let's be honest, we've all heard the jokes, the locker room talk, the societal pressures. These conversations can create unrealistic expectations and insecurities. But here's the deal. Sexual satisfaction is about so much more than just physical attributes. It's a complex interplay of various factors. It's about communication, connection, intimacy, and yes, technique. These elements are crucial in building a fulfilling sexual relationship. Everyone's preferences are different, and what one person finds pleasurable, another may not. This diversity is what makes human connections so unique. But studies actually show that emotional intimacy plays a huge role in sexual satisfaction. Feeling emotionally connected can enhance physical pleasure. Feeling close to your partner, feeling secure and loved, those factors can significantly enhance pleasure. It's about the quality of the relationship. So, instead of getting caught up in size, focus on understanding your partner, communicating your needs and desires, and exploring what works for both of you. This approach can lead to a more satisfying and meaningful connection. Chapter 3. Ever heard that men think about sex every 7 seconds? That's about 8,000 times a day. This one's just plain false and a little bit of an exaggeration, don't you think? While studies do suggest that men may think about sex more often than women, it's nowhere near that extreme. Look, we're all human, and our thoughts are influenced by a wide range of factors: hormones, emotions, stress levels, what we ate for breakfast. You get the idea. The frequency of thoughts about sex varies greatly between individuals, regardless of gender. So let's drop this outdated stereotype and acknowledge that everyone's brains are wired differently. Chapter 4. Now this is a big one, the myth that you can always tell if someone has an STD. Many people believe that if someone has an STD, it will be obvious. They think there will be clear signs or symptoms that can be easily noticed. This is one of those myths that can have serious consequences. Believing this can lead to a false sense of security and risky behavior. The truth? Many STDs don't show visible symptoms, especially in the early stages. In fact, some people may never show symptoms at all, making it even more dangerous. Someone can look and feel perfectly healthy, but still be carrying an infection. This is why relying on appearance alone is not a safe strategy. That's why regular testing is so important if you're sexually active. Regular checkups can catch infections early, even if there are no symptoms. It's the only way to know for sure. Testing provides peace of mind and helps prevent the spread of STDs. Knowledge is power, and it's the best way to protect your health and your partner's. Being informed allows you to make better decisions. Talk to your doctor about getting tested, and don't be afraid to ask questions. Your healthcare provider is there to help you. Be open and honest with your partners. Communication is key in maintaining sexual health and preventing the spread of infections. And remember, early detection and treatment are key. The sooner an infection is found, the easier it is to treat and manage. Chapter 5. Finally, let's bust the myth that sex is always spontaneous and perfect. Real life isn't a Hollywood movie. Sometimes things go differently than planned, and that's okay. Maybe you're both stressed from work, maybe one of you isn't feeling well, maybe the dog decides to make a surprise appearance. It happens. The important thing is to approach intimacy with a sense of humor, patience, and open communication. Don't stress about perfection. Focus on connection and having fun. Talk to your partner, laugh off any awkward moments, and remember that intimacy is about connecting on a deeper level, not about achieving some unrealistic ideal. Outro, and there you have it, 5 common sex myths busted. Remember, understanding the facts helps us make better choices and build stronger relationships. It's about being informed, responsible, and respectful of ourselves and our partners. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and share it with someone who needs to hear this. Let's spread knowledge, not misinformation. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more myth-busting content and helpful tips. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.